Hi, everybody.
All right, look at those presenters.
Hi.
So I'm blown away. We have 276 people sharing. Just shot to the prompt. You got it?
Hold on 1 second.
All right, but I'll start talking. We have 279, 280 people right now on our virtual award show. And ladies, gentlemen, Sphere One family, I just want to say thank you on behalf of our board of directors, on behalf of our management team, on behalf of our members and suppliers. Thank you all for being here, for celebrating here with us today, because that's what right now is all about. We're going to keep this thing short, I promise. It's going to be 45 minutes. We're going to jam through it. We're going to say some cool things, but at the end of the day, we're going to be recognizing you. Because at the end of the day, guys, and you all know this, Sphere One has never been about a fancy event. Sphere One's never been about a fancy dinner or a fancy meal. What Sphere One has always been about is it's always been about you. It's always been about our members, and it's always been about our suppliers coming together and just the amazing collaboration and partnerships and how you guys win in the markets that you're in. In 2019, and you're going to hear from our board members, you're going to hear from Rob, 2019 was absolutely phenomenal. We were blown away by all that you did. And this moment and these next 45 minutes are about us saying thank you to you. And why we sit in our rooms right now and in our homes is because we all know we're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of something that has really turned all of our lives upside down. But as we've all gone through this together, it just blows me away how strong this group is and how strong you are. So we're excited. We're ready to celebrate. Hey, my presenters, are you guys ready to celebrate tonight? You guys ready to celebrate? All of our members, all of our suppliers. This is how grassroots is right now. My gardener's outside. If you hear my gardener, I want to apologize because my gardener is currently outside mowing the lawn. But that's what we do. So here we go, guys. We're getting ready. We are going to start giving out some awards, but we want to make this as interactive as possible. This is an interactive award show. You can see us. We cannot see you. But this is how we're going to make it interactive, because if you've been to the Sphere One event before, you know we like to have a couple cocktails, have a good time. That's really what we're known for, is about our community. So we're going to play a little game this evening. We're going to play a little game. And presenters, I need you to close your eyes right now, because you guys cannot understand what we're going to be doing. So all the presenters, close your eyes. Okay, so everybody, we got 291 people. 291 people on this webinar right now. And my 291 folks that are watching, we're going to have a little fun. And there's going to be a keyword, and this is our keyword tonight. And every time you hear one of our presenters say this word, every time they say this word, you are going to take a drink. Whatever's in front of you. That's why we're doing this at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Pacific, so you can enjoy. So whether you're drinking water or you're having a scotch, or for me, I got my special Bud Light tall can for the celebration tonight. You're going to crack it open, and you are going to take a drink every time somebody says this word. So with that, hope everybody's good. It's going to be amazing. Take some selfies. Send them to us later. It's going to be phenomenal. But before we jump in to giving out awards, I want to recognize some special companies that are new to Sphere One. This is their first Sphere One award show. They've been part of Sphere One for just a year now. They came on board after our meeting last year. And I want to recognize our new suppliers, all the suppliers that are new to Sphere One since last year. And we have Abbott Rubber Company, BN Products USA, Buffalo Industries, Dayton Superior, NPS Corporation, Topcon, Go Now, and ORS NASCO. Let's give it up for all of our new suppliers. Here's the test. There we go. Good job, guys. Nice work. Nice work. We will get better as we go, I promise. We're going to get better as we go. Now let's recognize our new members. We got some amazing new members that have come on board to Sphere One. I hope they're tuning in live right now. 293 people. We have 293. I get a little excited when we do these things, sorry. But our new members that we want to recognize, we want to say welcome. Ace Bolt and Screw, Ace Cutting Equipment and Supply, Acre Hardware, Atlantic Hardware, Brightbolt, Gamka Sales Company, Hayden Supply, Live Oak Construction Supply, Milne Nail Power Tool and Repair, Quality Supply and Tool, Spears Construction Supply, Tri-State Fasteners, and Universal Fasteners and Supply. Lots of new members. Let's give it up for our new members. Welcome to the family. That's what this is. All right, enough of me. I'm done talking, and I'm so excited right now. I am so excited because you all that have been part of Sphere One for a while, you all know this next person I'm going to introduce. She is a bad, you know what? She just is phenomenal. One of the best businesswomen I've ever seen. And this is her inaugural event. She has never spoken at any of our awards show. She said, you know, we're going virtual. I'm stepping up. This is my year where Marie Polidora is going to bring down the house. So let's give it up, guys. Our next presenter this evening, Maria, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you, Mike.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be here tonight to present the Gateway for Growth Awards. The first award for Gateway for Growth is for our suppliers. This award is in recognition of the suppliers by Echelon, who had the highest performance within Gateway for Growth. And this year, we have 2 Opal winners, DuraJoint WaterStop Preco and Eagle Industries. The Ruby winner is Norton Saint-Gobain. The Sapphire winner is STI Specified Technologies. And the Emerald winner is Freud America. Congratulations to all our winning suppliers.
Yay. Yeah.
Moving on, the next award is for Gateway for Growth. This award is in recognition of the member by Echelon who had the highest performance within Gateway for Growth. The Opal winner is Shore Fasteners and Supply. The Ruby winner is RSS Reinforcing Steel Supply. The Sapphire winner, On Time Supply. And the Emerald winner, Texas Tool Trader. Congratulations to all our winning members.
Yay,
And Maria,
yay,
you
yay.
freaking slayed it. You are amazing. I'm going to give it up for you. Suppliers, discount for Maria tomorrow. You better call her some sweet deals for what she just did and those awards she just gave out. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I apologize for my gardener. He's doing a heck of a job outside right now, though. Those hedges are looking sweet. So let's move on from this. I'm excited now that you don't get many chances. Actually, I do all the time. I'm kind of his setup guy. I think that's what he calls me. But I'm excited to introduce our next, what am I thinking? Oh, my next presenter this evening. He's our president and CEO. He's a big guy, but he's really soft-hearted. He's a sweet, sweet man. He loves Rick Ashley, as we saw earlier on from the videos we were playing. But in all honesty, guys, we are so lucky to have Rob Moe as our fearless leader. Rob, I'm going to turn it over to you, man. We love you so much, Mr. Rob Moe.
Yay, Rob.
Thank you, and I appreciate Mike with the introduction, and it's so nice to finally, Mike, I'm glad you have a gardener versus being my gardener when I was in California, so thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it very much. Seriously, I think before I can really share the 9 awards that I'm going to give away, I'd like to introduce my granddaughter, Ansley. I thought it'd be a lot nicer to look at Ansley for the next 12 to 15 minutes versus looking at me. So, Ansley, you want to say hello to everybody? There we go. And before we jump into the awards and before I share where we are in regards to, how we finished last year and how we were trending through the first half of this interesting year, I think it's important for us to recognize, because, the numbers keep going up. We're looking at 315 people, I think, that are on right now. As Mike and I both know, we have many members and suppliers that are hosting watch parties. So while there's people that are logged on here 313 times, there's probably a lot of cases where there's teams of people that are watching this. So that's pretty exciting. For a lot of these folks that are taking in our annual awards ceremony, you don't get to see some of the pomp and circumstance that we typically would share. None of us would be here today without Carol Shackelford, that's a given, and none of us would be here today without the 7 founding members of Sphere One. And I think it's important at this time for me to just, so everybody knows, that you understand that Don Carlson from Carlson Systems, Bob Berhello from Triangle Fasteners, Ron Foltz, our board chairman from Cornerstone Fasteners, Bob Helcher, who I had the privilege of working for many years early in my career from Allied Fastener and Tool, Jerry Ferguson from Railway, Mike Walburn from Builders Equipment, and one of our favorite founders, who's we're going to talk a little bit about later, but our past treasurer who retired at the end of last year, Larry Johnson from Northport Contractor Supply in Chicago. Nothing happens without these 7 guys and Carol. And I think so much of what we do today was built on the foundation that they started 21 years ago. So before we get into anything, I think it's important just to say thank you to all of them and that we appreciate you. I'd like to raise a glass to all of our founders and everything that they do. With that, I think it's important that we need to talk a little bit about the folks that make it happen. Obviously, we just referenced our founders. Ron is going to talk about our board of directors a little bit later, but our service providers, Colleen Good and Kathy Hageman, they handle everything from you as suppliers and on your behalf as members that's related to the values that this organization brings in and how it is that everybody is paid. I want to thank Colleen and Kathy for the work that they've done for us for more than 18 years. I'd like to thank Nancy Bentley for all the help that she gives us in regards to some of the marketing and media things that we do with our newsletter, and soon to be working with Sharon and Catherine with our new website and providing enriched content and dealing with suppliers to do a lot of that stuff. Thank you very much to Nancy. And really, last but not least, in regards to our service providers, it's Barb Jochek and her husband, Joe. I mean, nothing happens at any of our annual events without Barb and Joe. Those of you that have been a part of Sphere One for a long time realize the meaning of Barb and Joe and what they do. We really miss them because we didn't have our meeting this year, but Mike and Sharon and Catherine and I are already working with Barb and Joe for Indianapolis next year, and we're excited about what they'll bring back to the dance for us in May of 2021. So thank you very much to our service providers. I'm not going to say award, but I am going to go ahead and lift a glass to them as well. So thank you. Lastly, it's Sharon, Catherine, and Mike. This organization, I'm nothing without them. They keep me on point every day. And the greatest privilege that I've had other than this job and being the leader of Sphere One is when Carol and the board of directors gave me the opportunity to hire these people and bring them in to round out our team. Those of you that have been around Sphere One for a long time know that we made some major changes in our personnel. We changed to Catherine, we changed to Sharon, and we changed to Mike. We're a better organization today. And I know an awful lot about a lot of the cooperatives that are out there in the world today. And I got to tell you, I put this team up against anybody. And I just want them to know how much we as an organization and I as a leader appreciate every one of you. So thank you very much. With that, I'd like to jump into the awards. And this is where my beautiful granddaughter is going to help me. I get the privilege of talking about Sphere One University. Sphere One University, and those that know me understand that I believe that training is a valuable asset to what it is that people are able to do at the distributor level, at the supplier level with training. Sphere One University for us is the largest university for Blue Volt in North America and has been in 3 of the last 4 years, 2019 included. This year is no different because so many people being kept in the university over that first 3-month window of COVID exploded with a significant amount of content as well as modules being taken by salespeople, counter people at the learner level from our distributors. But there's one member that we recognize every year, and it's based on that member and based on how many branch location average and what they did. For a second time, this is a second time winner, it is. The award goes to Sean Ackerman and the Tool Nut. Sean, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. You do a wonderful job. Sean is also part of our young executive team as well as a new member of our board of directors. And I don't want to say this is one of the reasons why, but his team is very hyper-focused on training. So, Sean, thank you. At the supplier level, we give out 4 awards based on echelon. and we do it at the Opal, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald level. Our Opal winner this year is, it goes to ICP Building Solutions. Congratulations. At the Ruby level, Generac Power Systems. Congratulations, Generac. Well done. At the Sapphire level, Southwire Tools and Equipment. Well done, Southwire. And at the Emerald level, Milwaukee Electric Tool. Congratulations to all of you and all of our suppliers that are a part of our Sphere One University. Believe me, it works. So big round of applause.
Awesome. Nice.
Being a sales guy, I really love this award because this next one is based on Echelon spend by our members with 4 preferred suppliers. And this is pretty cool because this year we have 2 new suppliers. The award goes to in just a minute, exactly. We have 2 brand new suppliers with less than 3 years into the group, but had enough tenure coming into 2019 with values in 2018 to compare it to, that it was pretty significant. They also are 2 new suppliers in the concrete footprint of our business. But without going any further, I'd like to first recognize our Opal winner, Vulcan Threaded Products. At the Ruby level, and this is one of our new concrete suppliers, Solomon Colors. Well done. Outstanding. At the Sapphire level, another one of our new concrete suppliers, OCM. I can't stress enough what it means to be new suppliers with less than 3 years of tenure within Sphere One and to be able to accomplish this. This is a credit to them, their representation in the field, but also you as a membership that welcomed them into your facilities to do some business together. So thanks to both of them. Our Emerald winner, and this is kind of a perennial winner in a lot of ways, but they earn every bit of it. And it's so great for us to now recognize Stanley Black & Decker. Well done, and we appreciate you. Before I turn this over back to Mike, I want to share one quick thing. You guys know me as a big one on quotes and stuff like that, things that are inspiring. I had the privilege of receiving a book about 2 months ago when I was going to be experiencing a little bit of downtime. And a friend of mine that leads one of our suppliers had sent a book to me the week prior to some surgery that I had. And the book, anybody that wants to reach out to me, I can tell you about the book. I'm not going to get into that. But what he wrote on the inside of the cover, something to me personally that meant a lot. But he closed out what he said to me in something that I think is very relevant. And it's a Bible verse. And it's very simple. It's Proverbs 27:17. And it goes like this: as iron sharpens iron, so too does one man sharpen another. And I think that's appropriate as it relates to Sphere One, because I think of our 7 founding fathers and Carol, and I think of how much they had to rub up against each other to sharpen their skills, to sharpen what it was needed to build this organization. I think of all of you and how it is that we've done as an organization in 2020 and in past years. And I think about where we are. You know, the numbers for 2019, as I said, were exceptional. The numbers in 2020 are exceptional in their own right. As of the first half of this year, this organization is only down 7% overall in our entire spend year versus year, going up against a record year in spend in 2019. And when you peel away those members that have left us due to acquisitions or things like that, and literally go up against the organics of the values from 2019 versus this year in 2020, we're only down 2.5%. That is unbelievable, because I think all of us can attest that we've all suffered through trials and tribulations in our own individual business, whether we're a supplier, whether we're a distributor, whether you're Sphere One and as an organization. But I commend you all for sharpening each other the way that you do. And I think the more that we can do that, the more that we can band together, the more that we can be a part of each other's businesses, the better off that we will be in the future. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to lead this organization, call you all friends and business associates. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to Mike Schumart for the next round of awards.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks,
You're
Rob.
We love you so much, buddy. And just so you guys know how serious we are about what we do at Sphere One, you can see this production cost us $0. This is absolutely free. Rob Moe, as you can see, he uses the lowest Wi-Fi internet access you can actually get through Verizon because he doesn't want to spend your rebate dollars on anything but putting those in your pocket. So, Rob, thanks so much. Just another quick note, I want to pat Rob on the back. His original speech was 35 minutes. This was like 17 and a half, so we applaud you on that, Rob. You were on point, buddy. We love you so much. You're the man. So anyways, with that, I want to turn it over to our next presenter tonight. Thank God he brought his wife with him because looking at him right now, he's sitting in his office. It smells like rich mahogany in your office. I can smell that in there, Todd. But you know, Todd, what can you say about Todd Klutz? He's a Texas boy, been involved forever, been on the board forever. I mean, one of the strongest companies within Sphere One. I think he kills stuff on a daily basis, not people, but animals. Maybe give us a little view of that. But Todd, we love you, buddy. I'm gonna turn it over to you to give us the next awards.
Thank you, Mike, for the warm introduction. And yes, as we prepared for this, Darla has sat next to me for, I think, 12 of these now. And I figured if we have to do it in this format, she might as well be sitting next to me again tonight and enjoy this with me as she's always done. So thank you for letting me have her on here. I want to say to everyone out there watching, we miss everyone immensely. I hope this is the first and the last time we have to do this. I'm so ready to get back to business as normal and Sphere One conferences as normal, where we can be together and share drinks and share fun and laughter and do business. But we're celebrating a record 2019. And as long as we all stick together and keep supporting each other, we will all make it through 2020 as well. And look forward to things getting better and better every month that goes along. So with that said, thanks for joining everyone that's on. And I have the honor of presenting 3 awards tonight. And let's start with top member by highest volume by location average, which is this award is presented to the member with the greatest purchase volume by location average in 2019. And the overall winner is Connective Systems. Congratulations, Scooter. To you.
Congrats.
Top member, next one is top member with for overall purchases. This award is presented to the highest volume of purchases within the Sphere One suppliers in 2019. That overall winner, Southern Carlson. Congratulations. The next award, largest sales percentage growth in the supplier category. There'll be 4 of these. This award is presented on behalf of Sphere One to the suppliers for outstanding sales growth achieved in 2019. The Opal winner is TPI Corporation. Ruby winner, Clark Dietrich. Sapphire winner, Faltech. And the Emerald winner, Simpson Strong Tie. Congrats to everybody.
Woo! That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Todd. Congratulations to our winners. Hey, cheerleaders, you guys got to do a little bit better. I don't even hear you. Come on, guys. Don't lose steam now. Let's go. We give it up for all of our winners right there. There you go. There you go. I can't be the only one that's excited. I've waited so long for this. All right. Todd, Darla, thank you so much. Great job. Our next presenter this evening. This guy is absolutely amazing. I think all of our concrete distributors truly love this man because him, with the leadership of his committee, has put more money in your pocket. He's phenomenal. He's been on the board. He was so good on the board that we promoted him to treasurer. That's right. This is the guy that is dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and looking at all the dollars. They don't call him Joe the Hatchet Man for nothing. They really don't. But I want to give it up to our good friend, Mr. Joe Wibbenmeyer. Joe, it's over to you, buddy.
Hey, Joe.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you for a wonderful job you do for Sphere One. And good evening, everyone. On behalf of my fellow co-leader of the Concrete Committee, Jeff Smith, and myself would like to thank the other leaders of the committees and the members for their participation and being part of the Sphere One family. You are one of the reasons why we had an outstanding year, so congratulations. Not only to the committee members, but to all members and suppliers, especially the ones that are nominated here tonight. And now, here are some more winners. First one goes to the largest percentage purchase growth. This award is presented on behalf of Sphere One to the members for outstanding sales growth achievement in 2019. The Opal winner is M6 Concrete Accessories. Ruby winner, Momentum Rental and Sales. Sapphire winner is Fasco Las Vegas. And the Emerald winner, Pioneer Fasteners and Tools.
Woo!
Yay, congratulations, everybody.
Hey, Joe, I just want to take a time out. Hey, audience, we apologize to 311 people. We need a production timeout. Okay, presenters. So when we give the winners, it's Opal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, then applause. Okay, we got it? Everybody back on board? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we got it, Mike.
No, back to you. Okay.
Michael, we were doing this before you were born, son.
Okay.
All I know is I got a lot of, hey, Mike, all I know is I got a lot of people sending me text messages and everybody's drinking. That's why I keep going, because I'm answering text messages and I'm going on my screen. There's a lot of people getting liquored up and awards not even getting said. So.
All right, well, everybody stop texting Rob and freaking listen. Go, Joe.
All right, next one. Booze Management Award. There was a tie. We have two winners. This award is presented on behalf of Sphere One to the member with the largest number of conversions to new preferred suppliers in 2019. The overall winners are Midway Rental and Sales and R&S Dale Company.
Woo! Yeah.
Hey.
Next one. Top performing members supporting the most suppliers. This award represents the member who purchased from the most Sphere One preferred suppliers in 2019. Winner is L.W. Meyer.
Woo!
And the amount of suppliers he purchased, they purchased from is 86.
Wow.
86.
Attaboy, Andy.
Not 85, 86.
Beat somebody, beat somebody by one, allegedly.
And the next award. The largest member spend by individual brand in 2019. This award goes to Metabo HPT.
Yeah. Bravo. Woo!
Woo!
Awesome. Great job, Joe. Didn't disappoint as usual. We appreciate it. Let's give it up for Joe. Come on,
Hey,
panel.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joey Webb, baby.
Numbers guy. He's got to present in front of everybody. I love it. All right. Let's move it on.
Joey Webb.
This is our final presenter of the evening. And, you know, you got to save the big guy for last. It's been an amazing couple years. It's been a crazy couple years. Going through COVID right now has been nuts. And we are truly blessed to call this man our chairman. You know, he's been with Sphere One. He has been a founder. He's held the positions as treasurer and as secretary. And truly, I mean, when you look at 20 years, he's dedicated his life to Sphere One. And now he sits in this top role. And we are so lucky and so blessed to have the man from Tallahassee, Florida, the Florida State alum. I apologize for that, Ron. But ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Our board chairman, Mr. Ron Foltz.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron.
Wow. I have to follow Mike Schumart. Imagine that. What an incredible evening. It's incredible the work that's been done last year and what we're doing this year in the middle of a crisis. And it's really been difficult. My first thoughts are everybody that suffered through the hurricane. I hope that your families and your friends are safe and well. Very trying time out there on top of this COVID thing. As far as my thoughts on Sphere One, it has probably been the best asset I've had in business in my life. From the friendships I've made, the tutoring I've gotten. You know, Rob ran through the original board members. I walked in that room because Carol asked me to come. I just started my business a year earlier. And I walk in that room, there's Don Carlson. I'm going, what am I doing here? I look across the room, there's Chip Friday. What the heck am I doing here? And then there's a guy from Florida, and I'm just going, why'd they ask me to belong? Well, I think I proved myself finally, so I'm comfortable with it. But I'll tell you something. This organization will take you as far as you want to take it. And we've enjoyed it immensely. It's my pleasure now, I'm not a speaker like Rob. I'll let him speak for me next time. To introduce our former chairman, founding chairman, a friend, and our current board advisor, Mr. Bob Barillo.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. When we launched Sphere One 21 years ago, we certainly never envisioned a virtual meeting. In fact, at that time, I think computers were actually a rarity, except for in businesses. So it's great that we're able to do this, considering everything. I'm excited to be here tonight. It's great to speak to all of you again. And first, let me say my hope for all of you during these trying times is that all of you are well and safe, your families are, your businesses are. And as I have for the past 21 years, I want to wish you all good health. I want to wish you success in all you attempt, and I hope you find happiness in all you do. So I'd like to raise my glasses to everybody. Cheers, all.
Cheers.
Okay. So I had a bunch of comments I was going to make, but you know, it's in the spirit of timeliness, I'm going to pass on some of them. But I did want to say that you know, when we launched Sphere One 21 years ago, when you distill everything down, we did it for two main reasons. We wanted to be a provider of opportunities, and we wanted to be a protector as well. And we are all in a seemingly upside down time right now that is both unfamiliar for many and frightening as well for some. And we all have family and friends and businesses counting on us to get everyone through these very uncertain times. And all of the course or the directions we will individually take or our companies may take will differ. I am certain of this, that in the challenging months ahead, and they will be challenging, Sphere One is positioned to assist you and help you through the difficult days we will likely face. This is a fabulous organization. Remember, in large part, this moment, the challenging time that we are in, was exactly why we formed Sphere One 21 years ago. Sphere One will be an aid to you. It will be a tool for you. It will provide you assistance, and it will provide you answers and solutions. You've got a great team of people with Rob and Mike, Sharon, Catherine, Colleen, Kathy, Joe, Barb, and Nancy doing the day-to-days. And you've got a dedicated board of directors led by Ron Foltz, who's just doing such a fabulous job as our chairman, along with Todd, Joe, and Marie on the executive board and the rest of the board of directors. They're working behind the scenes. I see it almost every day. It's amazing, particularly in the times that we're in. So I say to all of you, it's going to be challenging, but I think we're positioned, and Sphere One is positioned to help all of us navigate the uncertain days ahead. So please take advantage of that. Well, this evening is really about celebration, and it's about recognition. It's about recognizing good work and good deeds. And so I want to congratulate all the individuals and all the companies that are up for awards tonight. In my book, you're all winners. You always have been. I want to thank you, appreciate your dedication and your hard work. As a night of celebration, I have a great honor bestowed upon me, and that is the honor of honoring or tributizing someone I admire very much. And that individual is Mr. Larry Johnson from Northbrook Contractor Supply from Chicago, Illinois. Excuse me. Now, most of you know Larry. Oh, what a picture there. Larry was a founding director. He was a director for 20 years up until he retired from the board about a year ago. The majority of that time, he served as our treasurer. And I met Larry 21 years ago, when we launched Sphere One. And not only did we work hand in hand as directors, but we became great friends on and off the field. And it's a friendship that I value above most others. Now, most men and women have two personas, a professional side and a personal side. And I want to talk a little bit about Larry, just a little bit. On the professional side, Larry was a gifted treasurer. He was analytical, he was exacting, he was inquisitive, he paid attention to detail, and the time that he dedicated to his role was monumental. And I say dedicated, and I don't say it lightly, and as Colleen Good, our accountant, who works closely with Larry for all those years, will attest, his thoroughness was unmatched. Larry just had a great way of handling all the financial records and statements and distilling them down so that the board could understand them and act upon them. So Larry, you were a gifted treasurer, but you're an even better director. You were objective, you were involved, you were opinionated, yet you were always fair. And you had a great quality of helping others to understand the complex issues that we faced as a board. So Larry, you were both an excellent treasurer and an excellent director, but I know what you really enjoyed, and I know what you thought was so important was your role as an ambassador for Sphere One. Larry always took the time to welcome new members and suppliers and promoted Sphere One at every opportunity. And I always admired that quality in Larry. You know, Larry's running his own business, he's a treasurer, lots of stuff going on at our meetings, but he always took the time to help new members and new suppliers understand Sphere One as they came into our organization. So Larry, you did a magnificent job as treasurer. You did a magnificent job as director. You did a magnificent job as ambassador. Now on the personal side, Larry, simply put, was a kind person. He's a caring person. He became a trusted and valued friend. We had many a late night cocktails. Ron Foltz was usually involved in those as well over the years. And his love for his wife, Cheryl, and his daughters would shine through in those conversations. And for Larry Johnson, the perfect weekend is a quiet weekend with his family and his dogs at his cabin on the lake in the North Country. I'd also like to add, over the past 20 years, Larry was often my golfing partner, and I had this distinction of affectionately naming him Larry Hit a House Johnson. And there's a reason for that, but I'll let you figure that one out. Now, in life, we learn pretty quickly that there are generally three kinds of individuals. There are bad people, there are good people, and there are exceptional people. You know, those bad people are the ones that keep us awake at night, and good people are fortunately the majority of the people around us, the people in our family, our community, the people we work with. But every once in a while we meet somebody who is an exceptional person, a difference maker. And I have to tell you that Larry Johnson is one of the handful of people that I know that I would call exceptional. And Larry, I want to pay you, and you'll understand this because you know me, and a few other people will know this, but there's a certain moniker, if you will, that for individual people that I think are very special. And Larry, in my book, you have the right stuff. And I think you know what I mean by that. So you are an exceptional person. Larry, thank you so much for all that you've done for our organization. You have made Sphere One better. Thank you for your friendship. I'm a better person for it. I love you, brother. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Ron Foltz for a presentation. Larry, I love you. Thank you, bud.
He's a true friend and a good man. Thank you, Bob. We are back to awards. Member of the Year. There's 4 members involved in this. This award encompasses the 5 support criteria: Gateway for Growth, Sphere 1 University, purchase volume, purchase growth, and supporting the highest number of Sphere 1 vendors. That's a long list. The winners of each echelon went above and beyond in their commitment to Sphere 1, and we're very proud to recognize the top performers. The top 5 finalists in the Opal echelon are Atlas Bolt and Supply, Brown Co. Manufacturing and Sales, CKW Supply, M6 Concrete Accessories, and Midway Rental. The Opal Member of the Year is Midway Rentals and Sales. Also, it should be noted, they won this award in 2018.
Yeah.
That's
Midway.
pretty awesome.
Woo!
Repeat. Repeat.
Pretty amazing. Top 5 finalists in the Ruby echelon are Construction Tool and Supply, Construction Safety Products, a lot of constructions in this, aren't there? Little Hardware, Momentum Rental and Sales, Triborough Construction Supplies. The Ruby Member of the Year is Triborough Construction Supply.
Yeah, Rex Ross. Glenn and Linda in the house. Woo!
You know what? You know,
Yeah.
I've seen one board of directors company up, now I'm seeing another one, so I'm getting a little nervous there. The top 5 finalists in the Sapphire, I don't see my name. The top 5 finalists in the Sapphire election are Ace Tool and Repair, Hey Marie, Bayvert Machinery, Contractor Supply, Diamond Tool, Fisher's Tool. The Sapphire Member of the Year is Bayvert Machinery.
Oh, Tri-Tech.
Wow.
Awesome. Woo! Well done, Tri-Tech family.
That's a good job. The top 5 finalists in the Emerald echelon are Connective Systems and Supply, Han Systems, another board member. What's going on with that? New Way, excuse me, another board member. Pioneer Fasteners and Tools, won't even talk about that. Southern Carlson. The Emerald Member of the Year is Connective Systems Supply.
Yeah.
Understand this. They won in 2018. And they moved up a notch and won it again. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Good job, Connected. Woo!
Go, Scooter. I'm just glad my head's not getting kissed until next year.
Got to kick it up another notch, guys. This Supplier of the Year. Wow. This is a pretty big award. This award encompasses the 6 support card criteria. I read those to you already, but I'll read them again. Gateway for Growth, Sphere 1 University, sales volume, sales growth, member votes, that's the difference, and selling to the highest number of Sphere 1 members. The winners of each echelon embody the spirit of the community and value of being a supplier within Sphere 1. We are proud to recognize you. The top 5 finalists in the Opal echelon are Drill Tech, ERB Industries, Kesson, MITM, and Vega Industries. The Opal Supplier of the Year is Vega Industries.
Yeah, Vega. Woo!
The top 5 finalists in the Ruby echelon are Champion Cutting Tool, Diamond Products, International Fasteners, Norton, St. Gobain, and SureTape Technologies. The Ruby Supplier of the Year is SureTape Technologies.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
Another spot.
all that tape. Woo!
Way to go, Raz. Way to go, Raz.
I'll clap too. The top 5 finalists in the Sapphire echelon are Intercorp, JPW, Louisville Ladder, Radians, Southwire Tools and Equipment. Sapphire Supplier of the Year is Radians.
Yeah. Woo! Keeping us safe. Woo!
Good stuff, guys. Top
Billy and
5
the boys.
finalists in the
Well done.
What's that?
I was just saying, Bill Anglin and the boys. Well done.
There you go. The top 5 finalists in the Emerald echelon are Brighton Best, DeWalt Industrial Tool, Royd America, Milwaukee Tool, Simpson Strong Tie. That is a strong group, guys. The Emerald Supplier of the Year is Marie and her team, DeWalt Industrial Tool.
Woo! Wow. Wow.
Well done. Well
Very
done.
well done for all of you. A few closing comments. I leave most of those to Rob, not for closing comments. What a great evening. You guys earned this stuff. An amazing group of people to work with and work for. I've truly enjoyed it, continue to enjoy it. I hope you do too. And as I've said many times, Rob Moe always has to get the last word in. So good night, Rob.
Rob, say something, dude. You're supposed to.
Oh, okay. I thought I was getting shut down. No, you know what? And so much has been said already. It's amazing that we've had the opportunity to do this. It's amazing that we've, 300 and plus people online right now checking this out. We can't say enough how thankful we are just for each other and for what we have in this industry. Stay strong together. Enjoy yourself. Know that we're here to help you. And, we can't wait to see you. We hate missing staff to this year. Hopefully we'll see a lot of you at World of Concrete, fingers crossed, but make no mistake, we'll be living large in Indianapolis in May of 2021. So thank you to all of our members and suppliers. We love y'all and stay safe.
See you in Indianapolis.